Panopto, which you will find the link to in the services panel of AU Direct, and I will share my screen so you can see it. Okay. You'll all find this green button in AU Direct. Students will find it, faculty will find it, staff will find it. Everybody has access to Panopto through AU Direct. And for those of us who have Sakai sites, you'll also find the Panopto icon, usually at the bottom of your Sakai site, for all courses starting in summer and forward. It'll be there automatically in the template. And what Panopto is it's a lecture recording tool, and it is a video sharing tool. So the primary things that you can do, in Panopto are to create a video when you're in here. You can download the tool and create it on your desktop, so you're not connected, you don't have to be connected to the internet. And you can upload and share videos from other sources. So if you have videos in Zoom, we can bring those over in a large bunch, all of them, or you can just selectively download and import a Zoom video, or a video you created in your classroom, or a video you created on your phone. So it's both for creation of videos and sharing of videos that were created in other places. What it's not meant for is sharing other people's videos, meaning YouTube videos that you might want your class to watch, or TEDx talks that you might want your class to watch. Those should be linked or embedded in Sakai, linking to the site where they live. This is for videos that you own, videos that you ask your students to create as a part of an assignment, or videos that you create in the Panopto tool itself. Are there any questions? Did all of that make sense about what it is and what it isn't?
Bonnie,
Hi, Bonnie.
Bonnie, this is Carla. Can you say a little more about how you use this when you're offline?
Yeah, so the Create tool is available when you're in your browser, but there's also a downloadable version that you can download to your computer that looks very similar with the same Create options. And then the next time you're online, it'll upload the video that you created on your desktop. So I'll show you that a little more in detail if we have time.
So
right.
Bonnie, I have a quick question.
Hi, Pete.
Hey, how you doing? So if we assign, like at the end of my class, they have a 5-minute presentation that they record. So I could use this, have them record it, and then do they put a link in Sakai for that, or is it are they uploading the video itself? What happens there?
That's a great question. So in Panopto, in Sakai, every course will have a Panopto folder that everybody in that course has access to view what's in there. You can create an assignment folder in there, and that's the only way to give students permission to record Panopto in your course. And once they've recorded it, if they recorded in Panopto and it's in the course, you can release it so that everybody in the course can view it, or you can keep it private so it's a private assignment so only you can see it. Also, you could always give them the option to say record it on their iPhone or Zoom or whatever they're comfortable with, so they don't have to learn a new tool in the moment at the last minute, and they can upload it. They can either send it to you or they can upload it to a place in the Panopto folder as well.
I see. Okay. And then it allows you to also, like if they want to share slides while they're talking, can it do that, or is it just a video of themselves?
No, the recording can include at least one shared screen.
Okay.
I see, Monique, you have your hand up.
Yeah, thanks. This is actually somewhat related to Pete's question. I am wondering, you mentioned putting in the Panopto folder the assignment itself. You cannot put it or tie it to the assignment folder already established on Sakai.
Yes and right? No. Yes and
okay.
No. If you created, to say, a video that was explaining the assignment, You could link that video in the assignment detail box. So we would probably recommend that you create an assignment where you would grade their videos.
Yes.
But the second step would be to create an assignment folder in Panopto where they put their videos.
Okay.
And then you would still record their grades in the assignment, and then it would go into the grade book.
Okay.
But there are optional ways to do this for people who aren't using Sakai as an LMS. So for, orientation or department sites, but for an assignment, we would recommend an assignment and Panopto assignments tool if the assignment is a video.
Okay. And one related question. I have an example of what I want my students to do for this assignment that was done by another student last year. I have all of those downloaded to my computer. Can I upload that, or am I only allowed to upload what I created myself?
If you have permission to share those with other people, you can upload whatever you'd like into either of your Panopto folders. So for you, Monique, for example, you will have a My folder, which is only visible to Bowen and whoever you share individual videos with. That would be the one that you access via AU Direct. And then you will have a Sakai folder for each of your Sakai sites that has a separate folder. And the reason is because when Panopto folder is created in a Sakai site, it only gives access to the people in that Sakai site. So it's helping you control the permissions and making it easy to set up that folder for you.
Okay, thanks so much.
No problem. And I see Fiona said, I have my own videos that I've been storing in a Google folder, so I can import those here. Yes. You can import them to Panopto and share them. They have very similar to Google sharing, and I'll show you that later. The advantage of putting them in Panopto over Google is Panopto auto transcribes every video you put up there, or you can include hand-typed transcriptions if you have them, and they're better. Google folder, you can't link closed caption to the video unless it's embedded in the video. You can do statistics of who has watched your video and how much of it they've watched. You can add quizzes to your videos, and you can do simple editing, meaning basically clipping out the beginning or end or sections in the middle of your video that there's no other editing options for adding layers. You could add a slide at the beginning or a slide at the end or something like that, but they're very simple editing options as well. Christy wrote, can you link the Panopto folder that is receiving the student videos so that the folder is tied to the Sakai folder that receives the student submissions and where we put grades? Not automatically. Students, you would probably choose in your assignment either no electronic submission so that students don't have to download and upload the video itself to the assignment to indicate it's done. But we can look at that more, and I think that may be in a second session, because we're going to talk about the assignments folder a little more in a second session, like in detail. And Ken asked, can the general public view a Panopto video? Yes, and not if you don't want them to. So Panopto has Google-like settings in that you can allow individuals to view or edit a video. You can create a group of people who can edit or view a video, or you can make a video public so it's searchable, or just available to anybody with the link so that you can just give the link out to the people you want, but it's not in any searchable directory that the world can search. All right, so let's get down to a couple of details. In this case, my course name is Clean Sample Course BJP. This is my Sakai folder for that course. Any student listed in that course can view what I put in here once I share it. And any other instructors in your course is probably labeled as a creator, and we can look at that. I also have, when I use Panopto from my AU Direct menu, I'm in my My folder. Everybody can have a My folder as well. And that My folder is where you might build things that either aren't related to a class or that you're not ready to release to a class yet, because you can move videos between folders. Most important part of Panopto is in this drop-down box. 90% of the time when you're in here, this is what you'll be using. So regardless of when you're in a My folder or in a course folder in Sakai, you will have this create button. Now you'll see I'm on Windows. This says Panopto for Windows. If you're on a Mac, it'll say Panopto's for desktop or Panopto's for Mac, and that's where you would download. To create your first video, or just to practice, you can do this anytime. You use the Panopto capture tool. It opens a new tab where it allows you to connect your audio, your camera, and optionally a screen or an application. So my audio is already in use, so it's not going to work, and my video is already in use by Zoom. So it will be a little difficult. I can't show you what it really looks like, but I can show you when you're ready to share a screen in an app. This looks a lot like the share screen dialog box in Zoom. You can pick to share a monitor. This is my monitor number 1 or my monitor number 2, or you can share any app that's open, or you can share a window that you have open, or a Chrome tab that you have open. You can pick any tab. When you share a window, you'll be sharing multiple tabs. So I often will share a screen when I'm navigating among multiple items during my presentation. But if I only want to share one, I would just share, let's say, my PDF screen. When I hit this record button, it's going to give me a 5-second countdown. It will record my video, if my video is connected, separately in a rectangle, and it'll record this screen that I have here in another rectangle. And I'll show you what that looks like. I'm only going to capture 5 seconds. But for example, if I were doing a syllabus walkthrough because I have an asynchronous class or I'm not meeting with my students right away, I would say, wait for my countdown. Welcome everybody to Practicum 3 Case Conceptualization. We're going to walk through the syllabus today and talk about the details. Yada, yada, yada. When you're done recording, you can stop. It'll bring you to this page where you can name your video. You could add some descriptions. You could add some tags. This tells you what folder it'll be stored in. If you started building this course in the wrong folder, you could move it to your My folder. And this is walking through. Now, you do not need to leave this window open. You do not need to fill out any of this information. You can simply close this window, and we will see, because I moved it to My folder, it didn't land in this one, but when I go to My folder, here's my new video. All right. Questions about that quick creation tool? I see there's an, if I import an older Sakai site, will Panopto auto-populate in that site? Panopto will be turned on in that site, but your videos won't automatically come over. But we have a way to address that. And there'll be 1 or 2 ways. 1, you will make those videos live in the original site they were created in, and you'll make them available to anyone with the link, or you can make a copy of them and put them in the new folder. Okay, so you'll see when I have a video, if this was a long video, it still might take a little while to process it. But until then, we can click on the title, and this shows you what the viewer looks like for the editing window. My video was not on because it's being used by Zoom, but if it were here, my video would be in the upper left corner and my screen share would be in the middle right. Dr. Moreland, do you have another question?
I did. So if there hasn't been any videos to import, it's just the the app of Panopto that is, just want to reiterate, it is going to auto pop into the new site, even though it wasn't present in the old site that I have used, correct? That I'm using to import.
Okay. The import feature will not import last semester's videos into this semester's Panopto site. You'll have an empty Panopto folder.
Great.
But there will be some directions for how to copy or link to videos that live in another folder.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Fabulous. Emily?
Hi, Bonnie. Thanks for doing this. I was just curious if, sort of a general question, if Panopto has a capability for audio recording or, just uploading just audio if we were to record a lecture. Is there any support around that with this software?
That's a great question. I believe Panopto is meant for MP4 video files. I'm writing this down because there is a weekly Panopto session that we can go to ask questions, and I'll ask that question. What people often do is share a screen and have the audio track, but not their facial video. So I know that would work. But let me check with Panopto at next Thursday's meeting and get you an answer to that question.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. I'm just writing your name so I know who to reply to. All right. Suzanne asks, is there a set of instructions developed to introduce students to Panopto and walk them through the process of uploading their videos? Panopto itself has an excellent training session. They have both live webinars you can attend and videos that you can watch. Academic Technology is in the process of also developing Antioch specific videos for an intro to Panopto for faculty and an intro to Panopto for students. So when people roll this out, there should be, or we will develop, if somebody needs one, a video that says, here is how you submit your Panopto assignment video, and there'll be a short work through. And it'll either be us or it'll be Panopto if theirs is specific enough for us to use. And those will all appear on our YouTube channel, but they'll also be available on our student learning guide and our faculty teaching guide as well. So instead of looking at this one that doesn't have a video, I'm just going to close this one and I will look at one in this site that has both a video, and I haven't been able to make one that has both a video and not, because Zoom is always using my video when I do a test recording. Okay, so what you'll see, and here's the real value of Panopto, you can, as the owner, add a detailed description of your video. These are the captions, and of course, if this were a longer video, these auto captions would come through from Panopto. You don't have to do anything to them to get them to come through. There's a discussion tab so that people can comment on this video if that's part of your, say for example, you were doing that syllabus walkthrough and someone had a question at minute 154 about the assignment details that you were describing. They could put that in this discussion. They might not do it if you didn't instruct them to say, use the discussion section to comment on this video. They might just view the video, but just know that that's there if you want to use it for that sort of thing. This notes is for anybody to take their own notes on this video. So each student would have access to their own notes, and they could make these notes public so that anybody watching this video could watch them if they wanted. So as the instructor, you might make your notes public because that's what you want to share, but your students might be able to make notes about things they found important at different points in the video. And then there are bookmarks where you can set a bookmark at different points in the video. Now this is just the viewer. So you'll see you can play, you can go backwards 10 seconds, forward 10 seconds. You can skip along the timeline just like YouTube. You can turn on or off closed captions. You can change the speed down to half as fast, up to twice as fast. And there are a few other options for the position and color of the captions that anybody viewing the video can use. You'll see when your video's in here that you have access to settings, sharing, editing, statistics, or delete the video. As I mentioned, I'm not going to go in detail about the edit tool, but the edit tool is where you would come in and use the scissors to say, you see, I have snipped off the early seconds of this meeting, this video where I didn't start. I've snipped out a section in the beginning and I've snipped out a section at the end. What's good to know is that Panopto doesn't actually cut those sections out of the video. It just hides them from being played. So if at some point you wanted to reuse those pieces, you could get rid of this cut, or you could change the length of that cut. It's not actually cutting the video. This is also where you could add slides to your video. You could add some multiple choice quiz questions at various points in your video, which you could either make required in order for them to pass that section and continue, or you can make them optional and let them move forward without answering the quiz questions. And then it lists the cuts and the streams. Any more questions? Does the screen share function in Panopto have the same annotating tools as Zoom's screen share? That's a great question, Shara. As far as I know, it does not. But there are tools like Pen Attention and other annotating tools that you can have turned on your screen while you're recording. In theory, I suppose if you were sharing something into your Zoom screen and you were sharing Zoom with Panopto, you could use the Zoom annotation, but I think that would be one too many layers to make work comfortably most of the time. Michaela, did I say your name right?
Yeah, you did actually. It's not common. So I have a question about Panopto in terms of, since it's in AU Direct, can you use it on any of the services in AU Direct, or is this Sakai specific?
The AU Direct icon allows people to use it outside of Sakai, on their desktop, in their web browser, for whatever your purposes are of working at Antioch. And frankly, Antioch doesn't usually say that you can't use these tools even for personal use, just not on Antioch time.
Okay, so you would be able to use it on maybe, let's say, like the Antioch website.
Absolutely. Any screen you can share.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So particularly for staff who aren't in Sakai a lot, or might be building something that's not for use in class, you could use Panopto to build orientation videos, training videos on how to fill out your time card, how to use the catalog on the AU website. Heck, you could use it for training the staff and faculty in your department. It doesn't have to be aimed at students, just whatever you need to record a video for a lecturette type thing. What Panopto cannot do, I didn't mention this earlier, is it's not intended for recording meetings. So if you're having a faculty meeting in Zoom, you're going to record that in Zoom, but you can import it into Panopto if you wanted to share it forever and ever via Panopto instead of it getting deleted after the 240 days in the Zoom cloud. Do you have another question, Michaela?
That's it. Thank you so much.
Fabulous. All right. Would you be able to combine several short videos together? Asked Suzanne. You cannot do that as far as I know in Panopto, but again, I'm going to ask. Combine videos at our next Panopto session. What you can do is build several short videos and you can link them one after the other so that they could be watched in order, or you can embed them on a Sakai site, or you can link them in an email. You don't have to only share them via Sakai. You could share them via email. You could share them, I mean, theoretically, you could put the link in a written letter if you wanted. Hard to click, but you can retype it. Did that fully answer the question, Suzanne?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about how it might be a valuable tool for like faculty who are out in the field and are doing like field work and then doing lab work and field work and lab work, it might, lend itself to being valuable in that way.
Now you can create a playlist so that several videos will play in sequence one after the other within Panopto. And just so people know, the actual referenced most watched videos are 6 minutes or less. Okay, and those are the ones that students tend to watch and be done with. Now, that's not to say you can only record videos, or that we would even recommend only videos of 6 minutes or less. But even breaking a long hour-long video into 4 sections of 15 minutes on 4 different topics will be much more likely to be watched by more people, and more people will be likely to complete watching the entire thing if you put 4 15-minute sections than if you put one 1-hour video.
Thank you.
Ken asks, will the video embed on a website page or just link? Embed and link. You can grab the embed code or you can grab the link, and why don't I show you that now? So here, once your videos are created, on the sharing tool, this is where you choose how you want to share it. This shows me that I am the creator because I am the instructor in this course. And I'm also a viewer because I've also named myself as a student in this course. And here are the options I have. I can copy the link to the video and paste that link in an email, on a website, in Sakai. I can even dictate, don't start until second number 5 if you want them to watch a certain part of a clip. And then you can copy the link, it's copied to your clipboard, and you could paste it into any document. That's what it would look like. I won't hit enter because you don't need to do that. You can get the embed code. And with grabbing the embed code, you can decide, is this an autoplay, which we usually recommend to be off because it's not very accessible, and sometimes having that autoplay break into someone's experience without them clicking the play button is a little startling. You can enable them to watch it in the Panopto Viewer in addition to embedding it on the page. You can show the title, you can show the logo, you can show the captions. You can decide which aspect ratio you want it to be displayed at, the width and height, if you want it to start. I usually just leave the default settings and click Show Captions, copy the embed code, and then back in my Sakai course, this is one way you can embed it. Let's just put it in a weekly lesson. It's not the only way to embed it. You can click this Add Content button or any of these plus signs and say, I want to, if you've grabbed the embed code, it's counterintuitive, you want to add text, go into the source and paste the embed code. When you hit save, you will see the videos embedded in your page. You can still make this bigger or smaller. You can move it into a different column if you didn't put it in the right place. You can remove it. You can do whatever you need to do, but that's one way of embedding a video. And in fact, the text tool in Sakai, whenever you're adding text, this means if you're in a discussion forum or if you're in your assignment description, you can use this little movie camera to select a content item from your page. You don't even have to grab the embed code that way. Let's say I wanted to embed this one. Insert. And then when I hit save, that's a slightly easier way of embedding because you don't have to get the embed code. But that little stand-up old style movie camera icon on the editor box allows you to embed. And if you don't want to take up that much space on your course, you can just grab the link and then in your Sakai say, you can just add the link that says watch this video. You can link the text using the link icon, paste in the link, okay. And then it's just a link. So it just takes up a little bit of space and it opens in a new tab in the full Panopto player this time. So if you want your students to have access to that discussion, it's good to link it, because then they get into the full Panopto window with the player and they can post their comments in the discussion. And there are videos on these specific topics: how to create, how to link, how to embed. We will have all those separately, so you don't have to come and watch this hour-long video with all of the information in it every time you need to remember how to do that. Okay. Let me pause for some more questions. Are you guys imagining how you might use this? What barriers you might run into? What sort of features are available when students upload a video as an assignment? When the students are in the assignment tab, when they submit their assignment, in the beginning, they can't go back immediately and watch it or edit it. I believe you have to give them permission. Can discussions or comments from other students happen? Yes, I believe you have to embed them in a way that allows them to access the discussion column. Because by default, students can't see each other's videos until the instructor releases them. And that's just for privacy. So by default, they're not visible, but the instructor can make them visible when they're ready to be shared with everybody. And I'm curious how we can provide feedback on student submissions if possible. So the feedback on student submissions could go in the discussions box if the videos remained private, but you might provide your feedback in the assignments or in the discussion forum, depending on whether the video was a discussion forum video or a private assignment from the student to the instructor only, and you wanted that feedback to be private. Now, Carla asked earlier, what did I mean about the Windows desktop? So if you choose Panopto for Windows or Panopto for Mac when you're in here, this will open the Panopto recorder. The first time you do it, it will ask you to download the application and install it. And then on my desktop, I think it's recorded. I will always allow opening the Panopto recorder. Launch Panopto requires installation. I can download the installer. And you'll see I've already installed it. It just opened on my other screen. And you'll see this is a very similar version to the Panopto recorder. But this one is done on your desktop. So if you've had any recording problems because your voice hesitates because your internet connection is unreliable and the audio doesn't come out right, or your video skips, you can use the desktop recorder to record your videos not over the internet, but just using your computer resources. And then they'll be uploaded to whatever folder you've selected here once the video is completely recorded, and you can move it and change it here too. Carla, does that make sense?
Yes, thank you, Bonnie.
You're welcome. You can either record to the cloud or you can record to your computer. So we record to the cloud whenever possible because it stores it and shares it for you, and that's easy. But if your internet connection is low, the cloud recording is sometimes jumpy. So the corresponding option in Panopto and Zoom is to record to your computer. That uses your local computer resources and doesn't record it over the internet, and you get sometimes a better quality recording. This Panopto for desktop is the equivalent of recording to your computer. Beverly writes, I would like to use this to create library instruction videos. That's a great example because the librarians don't use a Sakai course, perhaps, to do their work behind the scenes. This would be the perfect use for using the Panopto button in AU Direct, because all the librarians can have a My folder. Now, I'm an administrator, and you'll see I've recently worked with the librarians, and we have created a library shared folder so that all the librarians have access to store and work on the videos in this folder. And so Christine doesn't create one in her folder, and then Beverly creates one in her folder, and Asa creates one in his folder. In addition to their having that private access, we now have a shared departmental folder where they can put their videos. And they could use a Sakai site to share them. They could put them on a LibGuide. They could make a Google site and share their videos there. Any way they wanted to share them via link or via embed once the videos are created. You have a question?
Hi, yes. You said earlier that you can't use like YouTube videos or TED Talks and those kinds of things. How would you incorporate like a clip or a YouTube video? Is there a way to do that in another way?
Okay. Maybe I should clarify. So in my course, whenever I might want my students to watch a video that was on YouTube, for example, and I would just embed it on my lessons page for them to watch. But if you wanted to play a clip in the video that you were recording, like you were doing a PowerPoint presentation and you had a YouTube clip or a TEDx clip, you can show those during when you're recording in Panopto. They can be a part of the recording you're making. It's just that you don't copy the YouTube video itself or the TEDx talk itself and try to put it in your Panopto thing. That you would just link or embed on your site. Is that a better explanation?
Yeah, that actually clears it up for me. Thank you.
Great.
Bonnie,
Go ahead.
at the beginning of COVID, I created a bunch of videos as I was shifting to distance learning, and I ended up creating a YouTube channel of my own. So that's where those videos live now. I created that content. Am I going to have difficulty importing that data and delivering it now via Panopto?
Not at all.
Okay.
There's no prescription against YouTube videos or TEDx videos. I just was
Okay.
trying to differentiate between your videos that you own or created and videos that you are showing that someone else owns or created. Like
Thanks.
Alexander PsychNet videos that a lot of the psychology faculty point to from the library, or the Canopy videos, or those things.
Thanks, Bonnie. That helps.
Fabulous. So that's the end of my formal presentation, and I'm happy to give everybody 15 minutes back of their day, but I will stay on for the next 15 minutes and ask questions. And if you want to get started, don't feel like you have to do this on your own. Feel free to explore. You're not going to break anything. If you're messing around in Panopto in your folders, we've set it up that way so that you can test and play. But if you want some guidance, just email us at AT, and one of us will get on with you and walk you through your first video or answer any questions you have.